Sacha, so glad to have you today. I want to hear all about what you're doing at SmartTab. I understand you've designed this new kind of ingestible technology that is like a smart pill that allows you to understand really more about where a pill is in the body and how it releases its medicine. So I want to hear all about it. So what is SmartTab? What are you designing?
Yeah, so SmartTab is an ingestible capsule platform, just as you said, to advance the way we deliver drugs into the human body. And so this was founded by Robert Nischel in 2017, 2016, and here we are today. It's 2022. This is no longer an idea. This is the future here and now. And this is for superior compliance, painless injections, biologics delivered orally, and targeted medications as well.
Let's break some of that down. You said superior compliance.
Yes.
So medication adherence. Talk to me about how an ingestible technology helps there.
Yeah. So look at the environment today of pharmaceuticals. A lot of biologics are being developed and brought to market, and those have to be delivered through a needle and syringe. And so we have talked to patients. We've done patient focus groups where we have realized the pain, the anxiety, and the stress that as a patient with a chronic condition, if you have to self-inject for the rest of your life, that can really, really take a huge toll on your life. And so we've heard from patients like what they want is to be able to just swallow a capsule and not have to keep stabbing themselves with a needle and syringe. And so we have developed the InjectTab, and this is to move away from the syringe and needle and take it to an ingestible capsule to deliver these pharmaceutical drug products.
Oh my goodness, okay.
Yeah. So it's a little, the size will be reduced once it comes to market, but you can see right here, the InjectTab, you just swallow it, moves to the bottom of the stomach, it's gonna make a fast injection of the biologics and then pass through, just like that.
So where are we in the development of this technology?
Yeah, so we've come a long way. We've already completed one successful preclinical study with our SmartTab platform. And so now we are moving into preclinical studies with the InjectTab.
Okay.
And we just actually, today we have some great news. We just submitted our pre-submission for the InjectTab to the FDA, and it was confirmed by the FDA. So we are moving through our regulatory process here. And then we are also continuing to do focus groups with patients, as well as partnering with pharmaceutical companies to pair their active ingredients with our technology so we can work together, move through the clinical studies, FDA approval process, and bring this to market by 2024.
How have you seen patient feelings about this sort of technology change over time? I imagine a decade ago, the idea of swallowing something with a signal being emanated from it, an electronic tab would have been off-putting, and times are changing. How have you seen?
Well, it's one of the things that we have now available to us by bringing electronics into play is you can track it, you can optimize it, and so this was not possible before. So we're moving into this new generation here of ingestibles. It'll be a new decade here. So we've gone through the wearables. We've got, cell phones are becoming smaller and smaller. So the next decade is ingestibles, and this will allow us to deliver drugs into the human body more effectively. And patients, when we talk to them, like you were saying, in the focus groups, they cannot wait to see this in the market. We just won the Autoimmune Patient's Choice Award in November, which we were just honored because we really do take this patient-centered approach to building out this technology. So we're building out a patient-centric drug delivery system.
You just painted me a picture of a patient who has to inject a biologic, every day, and how this could save them. What are some of the other concrete ways that a patient sees this as highly superior? Why are they so excited about it?
Well, you've got a targeted delivery. So it's now targeted, so you could use less drug to have less side effects there with a targeted dose. Also, with the fact that you no longer have to worry about where do I dispose these syringe and needles, where do I dispose of all of this, having to stab yourself every week. It's not very great, you know. So the other things that they like about this, patients have told us that it's really now going to just give them an opportunity to be in more control of the medication that they're taking and understand you know, where it is, how it's delivering, and be able to optimize it with their physician by having more data about the drug delivery.
So you said maybe we're entering a decade of the ingestibles.
Yes.
How long until this is widely available? I mean, until I'm taking a pain pill that doesn't release until it reaches the right part of my body.
Yeah, so 2024 will be our first product into the market.
Okay.
So we'll bring InjectTab, and then
Exciting.
from InjectTab, you'll start to see newer versions, as well as a target tab for targeted delivery, and then the multi-tab for multi-dose drug delivery. And so we'll take it one delivery system at a time, pairing with one active ingredient. We will have it in the market by 2024. So that is the timeline, and we have a clear line of sight. Our team is just extraordinary. Honestly, like Robert Nischel, research and development, pharmaceutical, drug delivery. And then we have Douglas Miller, who brings all of his background in pharmaceuticals as well as the medical device wireless technology space.
Yeah.
And you combine these two worlds, and our patient advocates who support us along this way, and our pharma partners, and we will bring this to market.
Now you were recently, I understand, you were recently in Dubai at Arab Health. What do you see as sort of the global health implications of technology like this?
Oh, wow. So first of all, when we arrived in Dubai, I was standing there at the conference, and everyone that walked by was just like, yes, this is it. This is where we're headed. This is a great company. Colorado is really growing as an innovation hub for digital
That's where
health.
you're from, Colorado.
This is where we're based out
Got
of,
it.
in Denver, Colorado. So as Colorado grows, there's so many more revolutionary companies out there like SmartTab. So we took a delegation to Dubai to present this technology to the Middle East, and we actually had very good success out there. We spoke at the tech talks that were happening during the conference, and a lot of people throughout the Middle East, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, we are remaining in conversation to build out some partnerships there as we bring this technology forward.
Very interesting. Well, Sacha, thank you for taking the time with me today. It's fascinating to watch this technology develop and see if we're entering into a decade of ingestibles. And it feels like the future is very wide open in this field.
It really is, and you just have to think to yourself, there's 16 billion injections that happen globally. Imagine, this is the one startup health company that could literally touch every single person in the world.
Wow.
And so we are just really proud to be part of Startup Health, and thank you, Logan, for giving us the opportunity to come out here and share about it.
Awesome. Sacha, wish you all the best. Hope it's an awesome year, and we'll be watching SmartTab in 2022.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks. Okay.